Hi guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. In today's video, we are at Wilson's Nursery, and this is in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So today I'm going to get a housewarming gift for my friend that just bought a house, and she's going to have a housewarming gift this coming weekend. And she wanted me to buy her a container for her front porch, and I said, I got you. She said she loves the way I do my containers, and I said I'll be glad to do it. But it's going to be my gift to her, actually. So I always wondered, whenever you see those containers that are already displayed and already really pretty, and you like the plants and like the containers too, like, are they worth the money? So say if we find a container that's worth $150, $160, like, can we buy the container and all the plants and save some money? Or do we just save and buy the container and be happy with that? So anyways, we are going to find a container that we like, and we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to see if it saves us money or if we should have just bought the container ourselves. So come on and let's go shopping.
Are you ready?
No, it's right here.
Okay.
So these are all the containers that I actually really like. I mean, I wouldn't do yellow for her, but this container right here is gorgeous with this blue and this, what do you think that was called? Spurge?
I
think
believe
that's a
so.
spurge. Some pansies and a fern, and then a little bit of, I don't know if that's ivy or what that is, but I like that container as well. Let's see if it's got a price on this one. They're all quite heavy too. I don't see a price on that one, Dawn, do you? Oh, this one's got a price though. So this one is $99 right here, and it's a smaller container. And this is blue, is kind of reminds me of like a leopard type container. This blue would look really good up on her house as well. So you got like a little boxwood, a little pansy in there. I'm not sure what this plant is, or this one. So that one's new to me. This one is the same as that one. Actually, this has a price. So this one's $149. You know, Dawn, I do not see the one that's got the that red.
Oh, that had the barberry in
Yeah,
it.
because that's actually the one I had in my mind.
Right? We're gonna keep looking because we saw that one.
Oh, here, there's one over here.
Okay, let's go. She found one.
All right, so this one right here is what I actually had in mind. And this is the reason that I wanted to come back to Wilson's and check it out. So this one is $169, and here is that Burberry. Is that called a Burberry?
Barberry.
Barberry. And then there's a heuchera, and then we have some pansies, violas. We have either a kale in here, and then this trailing, whatever this is. I don't think this is an ivy, but it's variegated and it's beautiful. So if we can find a barberry, and we can find something very similar to this plot right here, I think that's a very good selection for her, don't you think?
I agree. That is gorgeous. Kim showed me a picture of her house. So
Yes. So her house is, her front porch is not very big, and I'll display the house as well. And it's grays and creams, and then the brick at the bottom looks like it's dark grays, right?
Yeah.
So I think this would, and she had white trim. So this white pot right here would look really good and accent that white trim. And then she could repurpose this out in her garden if she wanted to. Or I think this would be a gorgeous contrast for anything. Like even petunias or any kind of summer loving annuals. She can probably keep this in this pot for a while. So this is what I have in mind if we can find one of these. And then you can just kind of like look at all these other gorgeous different planters that they have. I'm not really crazy about this one because I don't really like this color, but these plants are really pretty in that one, and this one's $175. This one's not pricey at all at $50. So this must be, like, this is a really light container. So it's,
plastic.
Yeah.
And I think that's
So you need to think about that too. Yeah, this one.
no, that's just for that
Oh,
bird.
look how cute it is though. $35. So this one's just got a real pretty spike, and this one's really light too. And this one is $50 too. Look, I think they like picked that off our display last time.
Yes, Kim and I were building.
I know, we were building pumpkins.
Alrighty. Oh, this one right here with the just
white?
no, but the tree in the middle.
Oh yes, this little I think this is kind of like a lemon cypress. Would look really pretty too. This one's $50, but
It's
this
plastic.
container is plastic too. I'd like to get her a really nice container that she can reuse.
Yep. I was just looking at the makeup of
Yes,
the.
I do like this one too.
Oh, it's got lemon coral sedum in it too.
Yep, over here.
Yep. Cute.
This is, oh, that's a clematis. Henryal. It's pretty. Much bigger than the clematis that I just bought. Did you see my clematis?
I watched your
They were
video.
like
They were, yeah,
this big.
5 inches tall if at most.
But
They.
this clematis cost $29, and I paid $29 for mine. So that's why you should go to your garden center and just buy at your garden center if you can find it, right?
Right.
I mean, I would have been happy with this one too.
But I did like the ones you picked out.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be beautiful.
So we'll see if they like. I'm saying that you're paying for the roots. So hopefully, I bought the roots.
We'll find out.
Container. This is kind of cute too, but I'm not sure if this is going to be too big for hers. And
Yes.
this is $200, but this would be too big. And then this is a pretty container as well. I like this container too.
I do like that container.
This one's $139, but I have no idea what this thing is. If it smells.
Is that another kind of spurge
Maybe.
hybrid?
Yeah, maybe. I don't feel like it's very fall-like though.
No. It's pretty, but it's just.
Yeah. And then this container right here is cute too. And this one's $200, and it's got this little conifer. I don't know what you call that. You know what that was, Dawn? We were here looking, and we were like, "Oh, you like this
Because
for
that's what I want to do for a bonsai.
Yeah, for a bonsai." So let's go see if we can find that barberry. If not, we can do something like this too, and try to with the ferns and the
Hukra.
okra and the pansies.
And then look at that. Variegated.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is, but
I like it.
I like it too.
So I think we're going to see if we can find a barberry, and then go see what kind of pot that we can have, and then we'll go from there. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Let's go. All right. I think we're going inside to look for pots. Hi.
They have a really good display and a cute varieties of containers, as you can see right here, and they have a lot of indoor house plants too.
Oh, here's the head for that one plant that you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
When
you're-
I did the carrots, someone said that would be really cute to put in a container like that. Oh, look at this one. You
Oh,
do a real
little-
small one.
Cute.
Look at those lips with the flower right there on her hair. That'd be cute too.
Oh, that is cute. All right. We digress. Sorry. This is what happens when we go shopping. Oh, look, pretty. Something.
Let's see. So, well, this container will work right here. This one is $100. That one would work for us.
This is the one that was outside. This one's a little bit lighter, I think, but that's
Yeah.
the style. That's a bigger one.
Ooh, that's $159.
Oh boy.
That's $159. So I think right off the bat, I want to spend that much on a container.
Right, because then you're gonna find out that it would be cheaper to buy
Right.
one
just buy the
pre-made.
one all pre-made, right? Let's see. So So the other blue one looked leopard. So there's the white container over there, I think.
Lots to choose from.
Oh, these are all too big. This one's actually kind of cute for her, but
That's-
it's not very big.
Remember, her porch isn't very big. If we found that one a little bit bigger.
Yeah, this one's $65.
Okay.
Need like a good mix right in between that. This one's $49, but that's light. There's the white one, but darn, is that one the same size? I think it was a little bit bigger, wasn't it?
Outside, the one looked a little bit bigger than that.
I do.
But
So too.
she doesn't have that big of a.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie, oopsie. She doesn't have that big of a front porch area.
Yeah, this one's pretty. I like that one a lot.
There's a little bit of blue and stuff in there.
This one is
99.
But how much were they? They were like one
With the plants in there, 169, 170.
So that we could only spend $69 in plants.
Right.
So honestly, I think we're better off buying
Right now.
right now. If I paid $100 for this,
Right?
that's interesting.
That's not what we expected to find when we
No.
came here.
So this one would be pretty, and that's 69. So
So
I
$70.
think we could do that.
I like that one a lot. I like it because it gives you a pop of color versus just white.
So I think if we spend $70 on a really nice container, and I like this one, and then say I had, that would give me roughly about $100 in plants, right?
Right.
That I could put in there and equal out the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're gonna do this container.
Because we get to design it ourselves.
Right. So it's $69.
Okay.
I think it's equally about the same size as the other one.
Outside, that white one outside.
That was $169.
Okay.
So let's grab this and then let's see if we can find that barberry plant.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. And it's heavy.
I think we need to go get a wagon.
Yeah, let's go get a wagon.
If I leave her, go get a wagon,
Now that one right there is $49.
I might be
What do you
shopping.
think?
Oh, I like them both. Oh, what color does she
Let's
like
see.
better? Turquoise
Oh, I
or
think she
blue?
Can do either one. It's
Could.
a little bit cheaper.
It's just as,
They're just as pretty.
it's still beautiful. I still love the
I like this color.
turquoise one because it's a little bit softer color, and it ties in her gray and her beige.
Yeah. Still like this one, but this one's 50. And how much did I say this one was?
70.
Yeah. So $20 difference.
All right, now we have to decide. I think we have to look at plants. Let's see. Is that a patch?
Yeah, I'm not really happy with that.
No, they patched
This was
this.
69.
Oh, that's why, because it
Okay.
had a chip in it, and
Yeah. So they patched it down.
Okay.
That's why.
I do.
So as I'm giving it as a gift. So if I'm giving it as a gift, I'd rather not.
Have-
For myself, I might take the $20 off.
Right.
Because this is gonna be hidden
Yep.
anyways. But I'm giving it as a gift, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Ah, we figured out why. This one's cute too.
That one kind of reminds me of a mermaid. That one's $59.
But this
$10
one,
less. That's the shape I was thinking of. And I only
Right.
said that because her porch is small.
Small,
That one,
but you're not gonna be able to fit a lot in that one.
no, compared to the other one,
This one doesn't have a very big diameter on it.
no.
All right, so I think I'm still gonna go with this one.
Okay. All right, we're going to find a wagon.
I always really loved their, let's see how much, I told you that was $100 too though. It's gonna be too much.
Yeah,
I like this one just as much.
I think the
Yeah.
little pop of color is going to be lovely
I
with
already
it.
really always love their rugs here too. I can get some gnomes and really aggravate my husband.
They'd aggravate me too.
You don't like gnomes?
I'm not a big fan of
No?
gnomes.
They have, pan over there, they have all the Espoma products. Rose tone, garden tone, biotone. They have all of those in here.
It's all here. Got it. Oh, we forgot to look at soil.
They're
Oh,
all
they
the way over here.
they do. Kim, they have up here the smaller bag of the Spoma. Oh, that's garden soil. That's not their.
Yeah.
No,
So I don't
all
they
the,
have a smaller bag of
No.
garden soil.
I don't see it. Just
Well, the
Miracle
the
Grow.
Miracle Grow, yeah.
Okay.
It's $19.99.
Yep.
And I actually bought my potting soil that I have that's proven winners for $16. So I'll go with that one that I
Yeah.
have at home.
Okay.
But I'll include that in the price.
Okay.
Hang on, we're doing a project. Okay. you're back. Yeah. All right.
So
So
this is our.
this is the $169 one, and this pot is about the exact same. Do you agree, Dawn?
I believe yes.
Similar in size. Right there.
Yep.
It might be just a little bit bigger in diameter, but
The
still
white one, but it's
equally.
still, it's very,
Right.
very comparable.
So we need to see if we can do this for $169 or less. Is it going to save us money? Or should we just buy the container that's already done for us and we don't have to pot it up? Or do we get creative and do our own? What do we save?
Now we will
Is it worth
know.
saving $30 and do your own? Is it worth that?
Doesn't the earth planting all that soil heal you though, right?
And it's, yeah, and like we were creative and
Right.
it was like we actually did it ourselves.
Your design,
Right.
your special touch.
Okay.
All right, so let's
So I
see.
need to get a bucket.
She's going to get a wagon. We have to carry this very large, heavy flower pot.
Especially in the decorative pot,
Right.
they may be a little bit more expensive
So
just
this is
because
what
the
we're-
pots are so expensive.
Yeah.
This is what we're creating. right
Okay.
here. So this one is $70.
Yeah,
70. So we're gonna see if
$69.99,
we
so
can do it
70.
any cheaper.
Right, and so that was what, 169?
Yeah.
So I need the
I
barberry.
believe you're going- I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I want to know what you're
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
See, she's just as interested as we are.
Now, at the end of this season, they'll mark all this half off, and then that's going to buy these because you're basically,
You're talking about your container?
yeah.
Yes.
They'll put them half off, at the end of the season, even
Right.
the ones in the decorative stuff, and
Yeah.
that's when it's a deal.
But she needs it by Sunday.
Yeah, let's go see.
Alright, so she's gonna help us find the barberry.
Oh, cool.
You want a red one like that? Okay, so we've got this lime green one.
Okay.
And then the other ones are all gonna be in that red burgundy.
Oh, I like the red or orange burgundy color.
Dawn's already put the 2 cents in.
I did.
They're maybe
Should put. All right. Got it.
There's some over there too.
We should just park our cart instead of pulling this.
Got this one.
I like the ones that are upright.
Okay. Let's see. The only other ones we have are going to be these over here. Okay.
Right back here.
You have the orange rocket
Yeah,
one.
it looks like there's maybe a few, and these are just the little mini.
Yeah, I think I want that one.
Yeah, I think that's the only. Oh no, no.
There's a couple back there.
Okay, so they're a southern living plant. Oh, let's go with this one.
That's the one I'm leaning toward.
Okay,
So,
let's go with this one.
as I told you before, I mind melded her, and she took it
So we got our barberry.
for
So
$30.
then we'll go back and we'll look what else was in there. I know there was a couple pansies,
And that
a
trailing
hooprah,
stuff.
and there was a flowering kale, I think, in there too. That
Okay.
I always thought looked like cabbage.
Yes, and then that trailing,
Yeah.
variegated
let's go
trailing
look.
stuff. And I'm just marveling at how beautiful the sky is here today. Ah, it's so pretty blue.
Right, I just thought I would mention this. I'm sure you already know this, but I just didn't want you to be disappointed. You know that barberry is going to lose its leaves in a couple of weeks, right? Like it loses all of its leaves in the winter, and it's nothing but a little twiggy bramble bush.
No, I did not think about that.
Yep. Just wanted to put that
I
out.
appreciate that.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to think it had died. Or, I mean, you know, that's a $29.99 shrub.
Right.
So, I mean, they're beautiful, and it'll come right back in the spring, and
Yeah.
it'll be pretty all spring and summer. But if you're wanting it there for the winter, it's not going to happen.
All right.
We might switch to like a cypress.
Yeah, I'm thinking
So if you wanted to do
like that cypress up there might look better.
yeah, there's
Like
even
this one. Like something like this. But then we're getting into a more expensive plant.
how do you feel about this little guy?
She's helping us. She's opening our horizons.
We just got these in the other day.
Alberta spruce. I like the texture of the other one personally.
Okay. Well, let me show you those. You may have already seen them out there, but I think they're $49.99.
I do like that
I do like
Japanese
that too.
cedar, but that's too big.
And you've got this little not variegated, but this one's got the little bit of chartreuse, whereas
Yes.
this one's more solid green.
I like the lighter
It is
green.
beautiful.
All right, you changed my mind because she is going to display this up in her near her probably front porch for the whole entire winter, not just. You changed my mind.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank
Yep,
you.
you're welcome.
What's
a
your
lot
name?
of people buy the barberries
Yeah.
and think they're dead in the winter.
Well,
They bring them in looking like a bramble bush, and we're like, no.
Yeah, but I did not think that they
Yep.
they would lose their leaves.
Yep.
So that's something that we need to think about too, whenever we're either giving something as a gift or even putting it in a container in your very front porch, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with something like
Good.
this.
Okay.
Thank you.
So right off the bat, we were going from 29 to 49, but the container that had this shrub in it was $200.
Right.
We might just do a little mix of both.
We will, and we'll come up with the best price we can.
So, I don't know. Oh, they all look so good. Look at this. You like this one? I love this one.
Of course I love it.
All right. Change of plan.
All right, that was plan B. But I'm gonna do a side note. Come with me.
What do you see? Oh, yeah.
Snow and summer jasmine. These are now in my yard. Ah!
Yeah.
Did you
And
see them?
mine too. Yes.
You saw them? Yeah. That's ground cover. I'm super excited to see how it does. Okay, sorry about that.
All right, change of plan. Because this one's gonna lose its leaves soon. Within a couple of weeks, she said.
So that's what's gonna happen to my barberries in my front yard.
Yeah,
But that's
you've
okay.
got-
But I've got all my other greens
yeah.
and my pansies and everything. No, I understand. Mine aren't in a pot. But that makes me know that I'm not going to put one of those in a pot in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, now let's go look at that planter that had the cypress in it.
So not gonna be able to like still put a lot of plants in there.
No. What's in this one? That's what I was just gonna say. We might need to just change up our whole design.
For $200. But this, I think this container's bigger.
It is bigger.
So it's probably gonna, this container probably cost $100, but that cost $70.
Right. But what's in there? We've got
A fern, some pansies, lots of pansies. See, one fern,
and then
this.
that stuff that
Yeah.
I loved. But I think, you know, that variegated vine in the other one, I think would be really pretty because that's going to bring your reds out.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Okay. So all right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 annuals in here.
No, there's more.
5, 4, yeah, 5 or 6.
There's one in the back too.
Let's
So
say there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 7. So say 7 pansies or violas. See, a fern, a heuchera, and then whatever that thing is right there. Let's see if we can find that.
2 of those.
2 of those, yeah. All right. But still, a kale would be pretty in there too.
All right.
Trailing pansy would be pretty.
I like the trailing pansy idea just because they are,
I think we should go with different colors. Let's do like yellow.
you saw what I did in my planter. I did
Yeah,
a mixture.
this is pretty too.
Yeah, there's some more over behind it.
And my trailing pansies that I've already got, that I planted up 2 weeks ago, they have grown tremendously and they're growing up and out.
Excellent.
Like they're filling in so nice. So I think that would be pretty too.
I like that.
Let's see. I like the blues too.
I think those are the color. Yeah, that's it.
All these colors actually.
I think I did yellow, the blue, and some type of a burgundy.
They'll all be pretty. Alright, so I think I'm going to do 3 trailing pansies. They look like violas, don't they?
They do.
But they say they're pansies.
They are.
And let's do something different. This is that
Spurge. Is that what that was?
silver swan spurge.
Yep.
Yeah, that was in that one container.
I've hung around Kim long enough to know what some plants are now.
Just do. This one's cute.
You know the one I'm looking at, right?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, wait, but I don't know if this will. Wait a minute. Look what I found.
Yes.
Oh, wait. I like that one better.
Ah, Coral Bell's Marmalade. Yeah,
I
we have
found
a
that
lot of
lately.
green with our tree.
I know. So let's try either one of those. Swing back around here.
This gives me more contrast.
The purple.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have to do this one.
They're both pretty, but I do like the little bit. Oh, I love that one, but I think it's too green.
Yeah, I like the contrast better.
Yeah. But in another application, that red lightning would be gorgeous. So,
Here's some of that herb and stuff over there.
this one is lemon thyme.
That's what I put in.
That's what I think
yeah,
I have.
I bought some of this too.
Because I put this in my pot. It has a little bit of
yeah.
yellow.
Oh, over here. Look over here.
Wait.
This is pretty. This is a St. John's wort tricolor. You like that?
I do like that. That with your trailing pansies.
Let's grab.
It likes sun or part shade.
Let's grab 2 of these, and if we see something else we like, we'll see what we like. Right?
You know we need a calculator to because we lost track of
Well,
money.
I know, like when I get home. When we're putting our stuff together and after I check out, then I could gauge.
Okay, because those are
$6.99.
$14 worth of that.
That's pretty. You like that?
I do.
So, Don, I'm thinking St. John's wort too. Isn't that a perennial? Like, doesn't it come back?
I think so. Some people use that as a some type of a medicinal herb.
Yeah, it's a perennial. So,
Excellent.
This is. She can replant this.
Mhm.
She can replant this, and she can replant the heuchera also in her own garden.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're giving her a lot of
yeah.
starters.
Right. All right. So now I think we need a bigger pansy, right? A bigger pansy. What else do we need?
No, you wanted to put kale or cabbage,
Yeah.
whatever. Those are over on the other side, I
The
think.
big ones are over there. but
Yeah.
I don't think we need a big one.
All right, so I was here the other
We could do
Day.
Dusty Miller too.
Dusty Miller's good option.
I do want to throw a couple of really pretty. I like these. I think these would be pretty in there. We do a 4-pack.
A 4-pack of those.
It's like you can't get like all 4 of them to be gorgeous. Yeah. You like this color better or this one? What does our audience like better? Should we go with the dark purple and light purple with a middle yellow center, or should we go with the rose color and white?
Perhaps we have to show them in the pot.
Yes.
All right, so come on with Kim.
All right, so this is what we're looking at. So that matches that pretty good. But then these colors, I think you can go with either one.
I like that one over there
I
better.
like this one better.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do that one. Let me put this one back.
Okay.
So now we just need one flowering kale, and we should be done, right?
A small flowering kale.
And then, like, I have no idea what we're at right now, but when we tally everything up and I add $15 to the soil, then we'll be there. So I think, to be fair, we should split the price of the pot between 70 and 100. Don't you think?
I agree. So you have the
We'll split that pot.
difference, so $15
But everything
difference.
else should be good. Right?
I think so, because we're going to be recreating
Yeah.
what was there, but with our choice of.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's go find some flowering kale.
So this is the red. You think that would be pretty in there? I think we could do the red.
Let me see. Yeah, I think that could. That can get her into more of the holidays after Thanksgiving and stuff, into the
All right,
December
So I'm gonna go with this flowering
season.
kale. Nagoa red. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna stuff it in, but you know, I'm good at stuffing things in. I think it'll be pretty. I can put this on this side and this on the other side. Over here, Dawn. See how I can do this.
Yep.
Real pretty on this side, and this has the same color variation in the middle, so that would be pretty on this side. We have our container.
So now let's go see
How much it costs?
how much we spent.
Right.
Blooper.
All right. So we changed again. Go figure, right? So we changed out that kale for this autumn fern, and the reason why that we did this is that Holly told us that as soon as we get these out of the pots, they'll start to turn a real pretty autumn color. So look at this autumn fern right here, and look how pretty this one is. She said that in a matter of just even weeks of getting it out of this container, it'll turn this real pretty autumn color. So we like this texture and presence that it has in this container as well. And this is what we're going to look like right here. So if you can imagine this, like in the very front there, kind of spilling over, like on its side, and then this will be on this over here on the side over this way, and then we had two somewhere, one here in the back. So I think that container is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So now we're going to get it all tallied up and see like which way we would have been better. Would we be better like doing our own or purchasing the one for $199?
So did you see a price on this one?
We did. It may have been. I think it's on the bottom.
No, it was on the side. I think it was on the outside on the wherever there was a barcode on there. I thought, or maybe not. Oh yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is down there.
$69.99.
This one was, did you say 49?
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. And I'm like, what's that guy that did the bonsai? And he was filling
Yes.
plants. You can sit there and fill this plant all day. Come with some free weeds too.
You can know that we've grown it if it's got those little
Right.
weeds in it.
This is a pretty specimen though.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see a sign on that. Tell me what this one was.
That is called a Hinoki cypress.
Hinoki cypress. And you said it gets 6 to 8 feet tall?
It gets 3 to 6 feet.
3 to 6 feet.
Mhm. 3 to 6 feet.
So we'll have to look that one up. Hinoki cypress. And what zone? So I can tell everybody in my channel.
Now what do you mean by zone?
Party zone. So I'm thinking probably a 3 to 8 or something like that. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Sure. There you go.
All right.
We'll see what you come out with at the register.
So it's not actually totaled up yet, but we'll go.
So,
You got one
Go
more
get
step to go to.
our credit card and
okay.
go pay.
All right. We'll be back, Holly.
Okay.
We're just going to leave that
Yeah,
here.
leave it right here.
I did
Okay.
get my card though. I didn't bring it.
Oh. Well, Kim forgot her method of payment. All right, let's go. Going to see what we end up with. Wonder if Kim wants me to video the whole thing to see her shock, or if she wants to come back. Oh, I'm just gonna stay on the camera.
They do have a good amount of tulips, and I'm gonna try ranunculus this year, and then I call them Easter flowers. So go ahead, if you find these now and you like them, then go ahead and put them in your refrigerator for 6 to 10 weeks at least for a cold period, because we live in a warmer climate and they need a cold period. So go ahead and buy them now, because later you're not going to be able to find them, and put them in your refrigerator and then plant them maybe in December or something. $179.66. It's gonna be about the same.
So $180.
Versus $199. So actually,
You have to add the
I have to add the soil.
soil. So
And
that's,
I didn't even take off for.
well, the soil and the difference in the pot was $15. So
All right,
it's
y'all are
$180.
doing this, so we were like, okay, what about the soil?
All right, so that was a $199. This was $179, and I got proven winter soil at home. Was $16.
Okay.
So I still have to add that. So actually,
But you were going to subtract $15 for the price difference in the pot.
yes.
So that wipes out your
so
soil.
The soil
And
and
this,
the pot will equal out.
right.
Okay.
So $199 versus $179.
So $20.
We saved $20.
Okay, that's good.
But I'm creative, and I like to do this. But if you have someone that's not creative and that has no idea how to put a container together, they might just want to purchase the container.
That's why we like to do those, is to give people inspiration to make their own, or to have something already made that they can take home.
Yeah. Now, Diana doesn't have a pot, so I asked her if she already had a pot. If she had a pot, I could just box plants and recreate it, and that would have saved me a lot of money.
Right.
But since she didn't, and you don't have a pot, and you love the pot, you might as well go ahead and purchase.
And that's not a bad price on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good.
Thanks,
That
Holly.
was fun.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
So we'll see you at home when we'll get it all planted up. So actually we were doing a little bit of research, and we were really curious how much that pot was that was outside. It was, the whole container was $200, but we were thinking that container may be worth way more than $100. That's just kind of like we were figuring. So this one's pretty close, and this one's $129. So if you subtract $199 from $129, then we probably actually saved close to $50, $40 to $50, if that's true, which makes me believe more believable that they only upcharged it $20. Don't you think?
I
Dawn?
agree.
Yeah. So yeah, so you could have saved at least $40 to $50 on the average by doing it yourself. We'll see you when we get home.
Okay. All right, now it's time to go load this up.
Diane's gonna get a very awesome present.
Yes, she's very lucky to know you. Hey, I just moved into my house. Can I get one of those too? Wait, I shut it off too soon. She goes, I did your whole garden.
Oh, garden. I didn't pay for it, but I helped.
She did a fantastic
hard
job.
work.
We're gonna do that video update probably next spring. All right, see you back at home.
All right, so we are at home, and Dawn is still behind the camera with me. So if you hear her talking to me, she's still there. So we're gonna fill this pot up with a Proven Winners soil. I'm not gonna fill it up too much because I'm gonna show you guys a little trick. So since we're planting like pretty much a what's going to be a full-grown tree in here, but just on a smaller scale right now. So it's small. This tree right here is going to get 3 to 6 feet tall, she said. Of course, I can hear the airplane.
And here comes the
behind me.
airplane. Sorry.
So if I take this out of the container, I'm going to put it right here. I can use this right here as a guide to where I'm going to plant it right here. So I'm going to just build some of this up actually. Or I could just scoot it around it. So what I'm going to do is just use this pot right here as a guide. And then I'll put the soil around it, and then my plant should just fall right in there. Now I'm not going to cut any of these roots off because it's more like a tree form instead of a perennial or an annual, so I don't want to disturb any of these roots. So what I'm going to do is push this container down, and it'll just push the soil all around too. Boy, the planes are coming. I'm not taking any break.
No. We had a 2-second break.
So I'm going to be messy, but we'll just clean it up. It's fine.
This is a new trick to me, so I'm curious
Well,
what we're gonna see.
So I do want, since this is going to be my center, I want this prettiness up here in the center, I believe. So my tree is going to go like right here towards the back. Might be able to plant some things around it once I get it in there. I hope, because it's going to take up most of the space, isn't it, Dawn?
That it is.
So we figured out that the container that they had at the nursery that we used as inspiration was a more expensive container than what I have right here. It was a little bit larger. So this one was $70, and we couldn't find that exact container, or we couldn't find the price on that one that they had, but we figured it was anywhere from, I'm going to say $110 to $129 at least for that one that they had on the $200 container at the nursery. So I'm just packing this soil down around this bucket right here. And then I'm going to pull this one out gently. And then we should be able to, might work better if the soil was wet. Then we should be able to just plop this right in there, in that space. Worked pretty good, huh? So I'll probably need to turn this a little bit. So it's kind of,
I like that
it
it leans.
reminds me, oh, what's the Christmas, not Elf, the Grinch.
Yes.
You, like how he's just kind of, what is it, his tree, right? He's got a tree that
I think so. It's a Christmas tree.
tilts this way. Yeah.
Something like that.
Reminds me of the Grinch's tree.
We had many of those to choose from, and that's the one that Kim had to take home.
I don't know why. It does really tilt more than what I thought. I mean, I guess I could put it more at an angle in here. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, that looks a little bit better.
All right.
But I do like the little bit of an angle. Kind of whimsical, kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. And then I told Dawn that I have a container on the side of the house that this would look gorgeous in. Might be going back and get me another one. All right, now this one, I want up front right here where it just kind of spreads out. So I'm not going to be able to do this container like I did this one. So what I'm going to do is just remove this, and I might have to remove some of the dirt off this one. So we can do this. This is still the roots right here, but we're putting it back into dirt. But it just makes it a little bit more manageable to plant. And I'm gonna get that in there really good so the roots are completely covered when I put the soil back around it there. And I want it to kind of hang over a little bit. And I'm hoping that this one is gonna get its fall color soon. Dawn, I can't see, so is that centered? Does it look pretty good right there?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, so then I'm gonna put my heuchera. This one is called Grand Amethyst. It's a perennial, so she can replant this too. She can replant this one, and this heuchera. So I'm actually giving her like a whole little garden here if she wants. So this one takes sun to shade, and it only gets 14 inches tall. And that one's pretty rooted in, as you can see. I'm just gonna take some of those roots off. And I'm gonna put that one over here. Push it down in there. All right, then I have some trailing. These are called St. John's wort. It's a tricolor perennial as well. This is called Summer and Autumn. I love the foliage on that one. So she can replant this too. This takes sun to part shade as long as it gets 3 to 6 hours of direct sun. And those at hardiness zone 7 to 9. And I am a zone 8, I'd say, but I'm on the cusp of 7B/8. I had a young lady this past time said that she's not too far from me in Charlotte, North Carolina, and she says, I'm a 7B, I'm so confused. And then I had to tell her, you know, that I'm just right on that line. I think I'm gonna leave a space between this fern and this St. John's wort because I'm gonna put one of those trailing pansies right here.
You know, I just sent you that message through your mind because that's what I was
yeah?
like, you gotta leave
You're
that
like, oh,
space
okay.
there.
This has, maybe at least 2 plants in it, I see.
Oh, wow.
So I've got my money's worth. You see it's got 1 plant there and another plant right here.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize there was 2 in those.
Cha-ching. You could separate that if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because I like fullness. I'm just gonna stuff this one in there as well. All right, so that's gonna be trailing. This is trailing. So we got a thriller, we've got trailing, and now we need our fillers. And I think this one, that's a trailing too,
yes.
right? Yeah. So we'll put that over there. It's not look like it's going to trail right now, but it will. And then this one's a trailing. All right, Dawn, are you already thinking about where I should put this one? I was thinking maybe putting this one in the back here.
I was thinking on the back on this side because
it's leaning over this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, right there. And then you still have room for that other St. John wort.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's more room in that pot than I thought there was.
This is taking up a good amount.
It
like,
is.
I don't know. It'd be hard to plant something back there.
Behind that, yeah. Because behind that.
Yeah. See if we got these roots right here that come
Right.
all the way up. I don't think I'm going to plant anything back there.
No, because this one will
Yeah,
fill
it'll
in and
yeah.
trail over.
Wow, so the only thing that we have are these majestic giants, blue and white pansies. Right here, aren't they pretty?
So you could do 2 and 2.
I think I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Let's see if I can stuff them in there.
Oh, that looks nice. What's this guy? Decides you should turn that one.
Should turning.
Turn that plant.
I think I pretty much uprooted it.
Oopsie. Yeah, turn it that way.
Wasn't
There you
very
go.
rooted in.
Yeah, because now it's upright and it'll trail over a little bit better. I mean, it probably would have worked the other way, but
These don't have a lot of flowers on them just yet, but they will.
once you give them water soluble plant,
You know, I was gonna throw some of this in there and I
Biotone.
forgot, but oh well, it's okay.
can't you just sprinkle a
I
little bit
could.
on around?
Yeah, I was
Can you
gonna do it for this
for the
tree
tree.
right here. They're stuffed in there pretty good, Dawn.
I see that.
I might go.
Can't you fill one right?
Yeah,
Right
but it's
there.
right up against. See this?
Oh, that one. Okay.
This has its pretty good root system right
I see
there.
that. Put it. Well, put it in the back then.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go back here and see where she can fit one.
Let's stick it right in here.
It's the only space left in there to.
And this one's pretty much rooted right there.
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to make sure there. I don't want to put too much soil in here because I don't want, when she waters it, I don't want it to flow over with the dirt. And then of course when we water it in, it'll get more compacted down in there too. A little bit more dirt right in there.
You're gonna have to have her share a picture of when that fern.
Starts to turn,
Yes.
the autumn fern.
Yes.
I showed you guys a good picture while it was still the one that had already turned colors at the nursery there. Well, you know, once it starts to fill in, I think I'm gonna like it better than the one. Better than the one that was there.
I like the St. John wort.
This better than the, I don't
Yeah.
remember even what they had. It was variegated, whatever they had.
It was a real small, tiny leaf.
Yeah. So we got lots of texture here going on. I love this structure. This will give you winter structure as well. So you can think about that whenever you're planting something, what it's going to look like in the winter and in the springtime. So all these plants right here are going to take her all the way into the spring. And then once it gets really warm, these pansies and violas aren't going to like the heat. So she can just pull these out and throw a couple of just petunias in there and she'd be fine. She could keep all of this in there if she wanted. And then also it probably just would fill in really nice and just be nice foliage too. She may not even have to put in any other color. I'm trying to think else what would look good in there. A petunia, oh, super bells.
Yeah.
Super bells. She needs a super bells in there. That's in the summertime. That would look really nice. Can't think of anything else really small besides the super bells. Petunias. Vitas will be way too big and tall.
Vincas are too big.
Vincas would be too big. Impatiens would be too big. Yeah, probably Super Bells would look really nice.
And those give you a lot of color.
Yeah, they do. I still have Super Bells that are doing great on my porch over there. Oh, another thing that would look good too would be the Diamond Snow. Would look really nice in here too. That big pop of white.
Oh yeah, because that's nice and frilly. And
Yeah,
here comes
yeah.
another airplane.
Yeah, Diamond Snow would look good too. So yeah, once these fill in, I know it looks like there's a little space right there, but these roots are touching each other. So once they start growing, they're going to fill in really, really nice. I love it. You guys love this? Like, tell me what you think in your comments. I just think it's so cute. Such a great little structure. All right, so we're gonna clean my mess up, and I am gonna throw a little bit of this in there. It smells wonderful, right, Dawn?
Yes.
More like turkey poo. But once you water it in, it won't. But I will not, and I swear by this, I will not plant anything in the ground without not starting it with this root startilizer. It is awesome. And you see how pretty and happy all my plants are. So everybody's so scared of the hard clay soil. You don't have to be scared. So using this and throwing a couple of handfuls of, I like the land and sea, but you can do some kind of compost in there and then top dress it with compost, and that's all you have to do. So you don't have to be scared of the hard clay soil. So that's it. I'm very happy with it. And like I said, with the one that was already done what do I want to say?
The one at the store was.
Yeah. So the one at the store that was already done up, and here comes another airplane. Whee! I don't want that at my end. Prepared container? I guess I could say prepared container.
Yeah.
So the prepared container that we already seen done up, that was $199 at the store versus this one. I think we saved at least $40 on the one that was prepared for you versus doing it for yourself. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much upcharge they do for that, and I don't blame them one bit. I mean, it takes some time, but it's a way for them to like go ahead and sell their like pots and all their beautiful plants as well. And they did a very good job at displaying all of their containers. I thought they did a really good job. So we got some inspiration, and then Diana's gonna have a gorgeous little container that she's gonna have at the front of her house. And this is, like I said, it's gonna take her into winter as well. And that's it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.